I also want to go back a little bit to what you said about being in the now, because I think, again...
It's funny she's saying that now, and we did that earlier, just to point that out.
Well, I was so in the now then that I couldn't be in the future, which is what I was going to try to do this comment on. But basically, that is another problem with electronics, is that they're moving at a pace that is not the world's pace. I'm not trying to make everybody bored, and I know you're all watching this on an electronic device, so one thing that people can do to put themselves in the now is to do things that are of the pace of the real world. So, if you're used to frantic paces and you go into a classroom and your teacher is actually talking, or you go into a dojo and, you're talking and they need to listen, or, spouses, some people are a lot more intrigued by their device than by their spouse. And listening, you never listen is not exactly a prelude to romance, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
No. So, learning how to listen and be and do things at the pace of the real world, I think is a great technique to help with focus. So instead of playing video games, maybe you can crack open a chess set or any other board game sometime. Reading a book instead of watching the movie. That's a terrific way to put your brain in the now. Talking to people, and listening to what they say and not just thinking about what you're going to say is a key piece of being in the now. One of the problems with ADHD is that there are so many thoughts that they have in their head, and the impulse to say them is right there. They want to get it all out. They don't want to forget it. Again, they may forget things more because if their brains are jumping around, they forget things. So they want to say things fast. They've got a lot of things to say. Working on listening techniques is a key piece of this.